Here's the thing. I'm just now finding out about this march, April the 5th. I don't do any kind of street protesting because it's not stable. And you got, as they say, a lot of bad actors that like to come in and cause confusion, and then who gets blamed for it, you know? But yeah, I would never. First of all, let me talk about these statistics. You know how some folks love sprouting statistics, even though they're man-made and they can be manipulated to reflect whatever they want it to reflect. But here's the thing. You saw the statistics for how many people reject reparations to Black Americans. Reparations mean repairs for damages that was done to our communities for centuries after slavery. Do I need to list all the things they did after slavery to keep people in psychological chains? Okay, no, I don't need to do that. So you guys stood out very loud and very bold when they talked about reparations. You came back and said hell to the no. We, even if you was trying to give each Black American $1, we would say no. Okay, so you don't support me in this country doing right by me and my folks, so why do I need to stand up and support you? Let me tell you about a recent experience I've had. And, you know, I just didn't talk about it because it was like irrelevant. It was like, I'm not going to give you that time and attention. But I feel like this is the perfect opportunity and to express why. So here's the thing. There was someone that I was in communication with. I said something to them that they didn't like. It was the truth though. And I said it in love. And this was a personal discussion. I didn't put it online. I didn't run back and tell anybody. Do you know that they got so pissed off at me? They went back, talked about it to somebody else. And then the people that came with them and joined my channel, them and they people that joined with them unsubscribe. Of course, I'm talking about this person is non-Black, right? But I used to always think in the back of my head, okay, and then some people would come and announce that they were, you know, non-Black subscribing, and, you know, I came in to support you and this, that, and the other. I used to say in the back of my mind, how many of them gonna really stay? How many of them really gonna want to hear the truth about the tragedies that, you know, we've experienced in this country? How many of them going to allow themselves to feel uncomfortable but still want to hear the truth? As soon as I say something you don't like, are you going to stay or are you going to bounce? They prove me true. I did a video on TikTok. I was responding to a question someone asked, and I said to them, the question I answered and said to them, okay, you notice when they come in and do these videos, and it's multiple, it's Asians, it's Hispanics, it's whites. I said, you notice when they come in and ask for our support or damn near demand our support, they never come back and say what they're willing to do in return. It's like you feel like you're entitled to our support, but you never come back and say, hey, even if enemies came together for a common cause, at least they have the decency or they know that they need to offer something for that person's support. Even if you coming together just for a common cause, just for that one common cause, and then after that, you guys gonna go back to your separate corners. But they come and ask us for support or demand our support, and that's just it. Help us, Black folks. Come and help us. And that's it. Nothing else. If you guys stand with us and help us, then we're gonna help you fight for what you're standing for. Hey, you guys been fighting for reparations? Hey, I'll come and support you. We'll stand with you tall and strong until you guys get your reparations. And we'll mean it. We won't back down. After we get, your help, we're not going to turn away and abandon you. No, we're going to stand strong. They don't even have the decency to do that. Anyway, now listen to these folks and what they say they will not do on April the 5th.
1 million people are going to march in the United States on April 5th. 1 million people.
Sit your black ass down.
April 5th, over 1 million plus people will be protesting in the streets. Dear Black people, that doesn't involve you. Sit your little self home. Mind your peace. Mind your business. If anything were to happen during that protest and there's some Black people in there, you'll be the first to be attacked. Mind your business. Stay home. Go shop in the Black businesses or Black-owned businesses. Watch your favorite show. Shoot, knit if you have to knit. Do whatever you need to do on April 5th. But stay home. Mind your business.
Now, serious question though. Y'all not tired of marching? They talking about April 5th or March. Y'all not tired of walking? Nah, serious question though. Y'all not tired of marching? They talking about April 5th or March. Y'all not tired of walking? Nah, I'm dead serious. Lock in. What is marching gonna do? What is walking around the streets of the Matrix gonna do? Just maybe. How about instead of going out there, we go in here? How about we switch it up a little bit, do a little something different for once? If we just even entertain the notion that the physical world is a mirror of us, maybe, just maybe, if we went inside ourselves instead of running around in the Matrix, things would instantly change, especially with the amount of energy everybody's putting into this thing. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Y'all, we doing the same thing over and y'all don't see the loop. Y'all don't see the loop over and over.
And in case y'all were wondering, April 5th is not for us. Yes, millions will be protesting, but our black asses will not be out there. They are literally calling us to the front lines. Don't do.
And this is the first, you know how you guys always like to mock and talk about black folks don't unify. You guys never come together. Okay, well, we coming together now. And we're all on one page. But see, I would like to ask you this one sincere question. If it was affecting us, if it was the majority of us getting on these videos and getting on these TikToks and crying and complaining about what's happening to our farms and our businesses, what would you say? What would you honestly say? Well, why can't we just move it, move past that? Why can't we just, if we come together, all of us come together as a mighty unit, you know what we can do? You have ample opportunities to do that. You had ample opportunities to come and stand with us, still fighting, to work and get along with you guys at the jobs without having to put a lawsuit in. Talking about harassment and being discriminated when it comes to promotions. And then you got the newcomers that just came into this country. Black folks got to compete with them for a job, and it ain't even no competition, because you look at them and you look at black folks, you say, I already know who I'm going to hire, and it's not you, Jerome. So it's like, what did you expect from us? When if anyone has taken the time to look at my videos, you will see what I've been talking about. You know how long I've been telling black people to mind their own business?
Saturday, April 5th, 2025, millions of us across America are going to march in protest of the Trump administration. Please, please, please join us. Please share this video with as many people in America as you possibly can.
1 million people are going to march in the United States on April 5th. 1 million people.
Sit your black ass down.
On Saturday, April 5th, 2025, millions of us across America are going to march in protest of the Trump administration.
People, black people. No, we already had this conversation. Don't you take your tail and go march nowhere.
Remember, this is not our fight.
Guess what I'll be doing?
Where them fans at?
To do with us at all. If you get on Google and you Google Civil War in 2025, look at the data that all of these major companies have collected in regards of like talking to the people and saying, do you believe there'll be a civil war, and what is the likelihood of you being involved? These people want to go to war with each other. That has nothing to do with us. Stay out the way. Do something that'll help you be more progressive in your community, that can make you more self-sufficient, that can have you in a better position if things in this country are to hit the fan, which they are, right?
All my black folks, y'all better not be there trying to protest or rally. Make sure on April 5th that you are at home, at work, minding your business, reading a book, learning a new skill, your content. But make sure you're just not at that rally. Make sure you're not for us. Let them fight their own battles. Like, we show up, it's not going to turn out pretty. It's going to get ugly. Bringing me back in time. Like, I'm really trying to more focus on this TikTok standard now. Like, I'm not focusing on that.
So, black folks, you heard it loud and clear. You know how everybody kept mocking, talking about black folks don't unify? Okay, well, we're unifying now, like I said. So, by us unifying, they should be nervous. Because they kept talking about we wasn't doing it. So, for us to finally be here at this moment where we're like on one accord, that should have them trembling. So it's not our battle. And like I've said in comments around these social medias, that I firmly believe that if we were to jump our behinds in this, and these are seeds they are harvesting, it would turn on us. How long we've been crying and asking God to come in and give us justice? Okay, well, when God moves for you, you bet not mess it up. I'm not going through this no more. I'm not going to keep dealing with, I refuse to. I refuse to keep being treated like I'm a clown. Like you want to play these psychological games. Oh, black people ain't ish. Black people can't do this. Black people are inferior. Black people can't even help themselves. But why are you asking us for help? And I would keep saying it's a psychological game they've been playing. So here today, 2025, we said we ain't playing your games no more, and we don't want to be invited to your party. I'm not going. I got too many things to do anyway. So like I said, I don't do protests anyway. I don't go to physical protests, and if I was going to protest, it would be in a whole different effective way. All right, I'm out. Deuces.